似たようなものでした。
安家、そなたは苦難を耐え抜いてきたというに、主君は撃たれ、天津さえ敵はあまた。
今やそれがしも一人ではなく、織田家の中心やその他にも味方がおりまする。
なるほど。そなた、直江なる伊賀娘と旅していると聞いた。そのものを信じておるのか？
信じねば勇気を持てとのネネ様のご指導を胸に刻んでおります。
ならば私も味方となろう。百鬼衆は我らを討たんと目論んでおる。次に首を狙われるは我が夫に相違ない。
秀吉様は今いずこに？
姫路城で味方を募っておられる。
ではそれがしも。
もう一つ、大津に葵という密偵がおる。報告によれば敵はかの地でも動いているそうな。そなたと直江が向かうと知らせておこう。
承知しました。大津に向かいその密偵を探しましょう。
ではまたいずれ勇気を持つのじゃぞ。
So, yeah, have I mentioned this before? But one of the trouble I had with Summer Heat is because, okay, not Kenya is appearing on the Codex again. Fuck, but yeah, trouble with this Summer Heat right now is because okay, like 1 or 2 years back, I bought a giant fan, and yeah, that fan helped with the heat a lot because that giant fan can really push air. Like even when it's not pointed at me, just starting up the fan and having it blow the air in the room was enough to significantly cool the room down, or at least make it more bearable. Unfortunately, that fan, well, I spent a fair amount of money for it, but yeah, these days things aren't meant to last, and it has, unfortunately, well, it can still spin, but it's making all kinds of squeaky noises. So yeah, I need to oil it up. Unfortunately, it'll take me some time to. I bought some oil. It takes some time for that to be shipped to me. Well, I can go out and buy oil as well. I can go out and buy some WD-40, but yeah, that can be a temporary solution. But I don't know. It's just so costly. I'm trying to time it correctly because I'm trying to cut down my expenditure as much as possible. Ever since my offer of employment has been rescinded, so I need to watch my expenditure even more so than before because yeah, I was running around applying for visas and all sorts of stuff like that, spending a lot of money on that because I thought that offer of employment was a solid offer, and preparing to move to another country and shit. Yeah. Anyway, I know talking about that is just gonna make me angry again. So anyway, Lady Nene. Like all women, did not possess an official name. Okay, so in her era, Nene, like all women, did not possess an official name. Daughter of a warrior from Owari, vessel of Oda Nobunaga. She's also known by Ne or O-Ne. Her husband is Hideyoshi, and he calls her affectionately as Nene. Oh, I got another notification. That means there's a brief disconnection on my stream. That sucks. I was hoping for like, one long continuous video. It's late at night, no one should be using the internet by now, so the internet connection should have been stable. Alright, let's read more about Nene. The game gave me some spoilers. So Nene was talking about the possibility of her husband being targeted by the Hyakushu, or the also known as the bad guys. Anyway, well, this biography here straight up said that following Hideyoshi's death, so yeah, her husband died. Following Hideyoshi's death in 1598, she took the significant step of shaving her head and retreating to a hermitage in Kyoto, where she adopted the name Kodai-in. Well, 1598. Well, maybe not. Maybe Hideyoshi wasn't assassinated. Because, okay, the cutscene we saw said the year was 1581. And I believe right now we are in 1582 or something, right? Because the cutscene said a few months before, in spring 1581. So yeah, we're around 1582. Hideyoshi living an extra 17 years, yeah, that doesn't sound like an assassination thing. So Lady Nene was smart in terms of picking the right husband. She was of noble birth, while Hideyoshi was just an officer under Nobunaga. Unfortunately, throughout their life, they were unable to have children. But Hideyoshi still trusts and respected her. She still trusted and respected her. And she frequently offered him advice, both political and strategic, leading Hideyoshi to reverse several decisions based on her insights. And well, finally, Nene was elevated to high aristocracy thanks to, I think, Hideyoshi's military successes. Towards the end of his life, Hideyoshi fathered a son with his favorite concubine, Yodo Dono, whose influence grew. Yeah, that's very, very common in sort of Confucian societies. So yeah, it's very common for back then that if the main wife is unable to bear a son or unable to bear any children, then you're gonna be sidelined by second and third wives or concubines in this case. Still, Nene retained Hideyoshi's affection until his death, even though Hideyoshi fathered a son with his favorite concubine. So when she went into Hermitage, I'm not sure if it's out of true desire to retreat from the world, or if it's a smart or shrewd political move, like, by removing herself, she won't be considered a threat and no one will kill her. But yeah, according to biography, or according to Ubisoft, it says as Kodai-in, in Hermitage, she withdrew from the political arena, yet the Tokugawa continued to extend their protection to her. Yeah, well, she's not a threat, right? She's not part of politics, so it's sort of like, well, she's smart enough to retreat, we'll let her live. Still, one more part of the samurai education. I've met a bunch of people. Now I need to reach Oda's keep. Although I have a feeling I won't reach the interior, I'm just gonna hang out. out outside because reaching the interior will require me to clear castle of all soldiers. Now, there are 2 scrolls in this Sokenji temple. I was able to scan for them as Naoe, as Yasuke. I was able to find at least one of them, but yeah, it just disappears for some reason. Can't acquire scrolls. Right, I'll try again. Not as Yasuke, but as Naoe. So maybe the game will allow me to acquire the scrolls. Yep, Sukenji Temple, 2 lost pages found. Uh-huh. So it is something that only Naoe can do. No. No. Doesn't make sense. That was easily reachable by Yasuke, but I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, the other thing is also easily reachable by Yasuke, but the game insists on using Naoe. I'm actually okay with gold armor, but I don't know, the purple on this stick is starting to bother me a little. Maybe if I wore purple armor. Yeah, and then it would sort of blend in. Right now I'm wearing black and gold armor, it just doesn't quite fit. Yeah. I know what I'm asking of you is a little tough, like running uphill. I listened to this conversation and the game is flashing me the options to brutally assassinate these soldiers.
天守に味方がおらぬか確かめねば。
Allies at Tenshu, huh?
あの方は信長様のそば使いの安土を織田家のもとに取り戻しに来なさったか。し、明智の兵に聞かれたら何とする。
Very similar conversation occurring. Okay. Oh, there's treasure here. Right, now we'll take care of that. All of that, actually. But, alright. Should I climb using this? No. No. This, bamboo scaffolding won't take me to my destination because I don't have Naoe's hook. I can climb the scaffolding, but past that requires hook. A ninja hook. Huh. Passes. Yeah, castle is open ground. Okay. I thought he's associated with some quests. So these guys are practically fleeing because yeah,
この湯船はえらく重いな。
落とすなよ。信長様が長く使われとったという由緒ある湯船じゃ。
he has seen many moons and Nobunaga's butt many times as well.
信長様亡き後の安土は昔とは違うが、織田家の意向は残っておるはず。
Though the clan name still holds power.
安家、嬉しいぞ。よう安土に戻ったな。
長秀様、お久しゅうございます。
城のわらべどももさぞ喜ぼう。何せ今も安家の果たし合いごっこに興じておるのじゃからな。
あれはまぐれにて。
お主ほどの豪の者が何を申しておる。なれどわらべの話を聞きにここまで来たわけではあるまい。
家康様のように真のおける信長様のお味方を探さねばなりませぬ。あるいは森蘭丸殿が安土に戻っておられぬかと。本能寺から。
うん、合わせてやろう。ついてまいれ。
Yeah, flags are tattered. Symbolic of the semi-fallen Oda clan.
安家殿をお連れしました。
ああ、では安家殿、上様のもとへご案内つかまつりまする。
かたじけない蘭丸殿、お頼み申しまする。
上へ参りましょう。
上泉の剣恐るべし。あ、やられた。
So they're playing Yasuke and the Samurai.
ぬるくてはいかんがついてもいかんぞ。上様のお好きな湯加減は知っておるだろう。
何故御殿ではなくわざわざ天守に湯殿を置かれるんじゃ。
こちらへ。
何事も人とは流儀の違うお方じゃ。恩下地とあらば従うしかあるまい。
Wait, auto follow doesn't make me climb.
今日はきつかった。はよ家に帰って休みたい。
優美の極みにございます。
酒を忘れては。
Okay, yes, elegant perfection. Wait, the lighting changed the moment I went into photo mode. Weird. Does photo mode have a slightly higher quality lighting? I don't know. But the resolution of this panel is a little too low for me to. Yeah, photographing it would just be a bad look. You see, lighting change. Yeah, so they automatically light up the these like oil candles in photo mode, but the moment I quit photo mode, I can even hear the sound of the light being extinguished.
何事かご思案なされるとき、上様は絵を眺めて時を過ごされるのです。
いやはや、これは壮観じゃな。これほどの名品
Iwan Nagahide.
ようも集められたもん。
I don't know who that guy is.
これは上様のお命を奪いかけた鉄砲ですが、少女失滅の戒めとして飾っておられるのです。
You see how that armor is displayed? I want a similar armor display.
織田家伝来の脇差しです。
I want
支度が整い次第お入りください。上様がお待ちでございます。
I want that in my hideout, not the crappy armor display that I have currently. I think it will take too much effort to model, and that's why Ubisoft went for the crap route of just displaying the armor in a T-pose instead of how samurai armor is traditionally displayed in Japan. Yeah, so yep, cool wakizashi that's used to take hits, and this is Nobunaga's own personal armor. You know, a blend of Japanese and European armor, with the Japanese is over here, but this cuirass, I believe it's called, some kind of breastplate. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Well, maybe I take a selfie with the cool armor. Hey! All the lights are just turned up to the max. Ah. Happy battle. Sits. Katana. This is him at his most natural. It's like, hey, check me out with my yo, check out my homie and this sweet my homie Nobunaga and his sweet armor. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like this. Now it's super dark.
Yasuke, そなたも晴れて侍だな。改めて安土に迎えよう。表を上げよう。なぜその名を選んだのか申してみよ
う。あるわらべに強く勇敢な安家なる者のことを聞いたのです。それがしも人の心に残る武士になろうと、そのお方の名前を頂戴した次第にござりまする。
この地でいかに生きるか、そなたの覚悟を表した中、気に入った。安家、人はわしの度量が大きいと申すが、そうではない。人がそう言うのは、わしが士族の生まれや縁より武勇と忠義に報いるからじゃ。なればこそそなたはここにおる。
ありがたき幸せ。
そしてそなたは我が家臣や味方にないものを持っておる。
You're an outsider.
あのイエズス会、そなたは一員でないにしても内実を心得ておる。
はい、不本意ながらかの者たちと長く過ごしましたゆえ。
It's because of your outsider status. I can trust you.
かつての主
You
バ
won't
リニア
scheme
ノは
against me.
厳しきものだと申したな。あの者は厳しさだけでなく人心を従わしめる力を備えておる。
千人の者たちが成し得なかったことを成し遂げたのは確かでござりましょう。上様とのお目通りを叶えたのですから。
されどもそなたがバリニアノを憎んでおるのは見て取れた。何故じゃ。あの者どもの本性に何がある。はばからず申せ。奴らの行いは己のためか神のためか。
One, if they truly have faith in their God, then that's a very selective interpretation of Christian teachings to start owning slaves. So yeah, I'm gonna say that they're a bunch of greedy motherfuckers.
いずこにあっても人というものは 全部
Ah,
悪
no,
魔なせる
Yasuke
ものにござ
capable
り
of
ます
good and no, this is liberal
あの
bullshit.
者らには危うきものを感じざるを得ません。あやつらはこの世のすべてが己のものと信じております。そしてあちこちに手を伸ばしては血にまみれた利を得るのです。
And that's more like it. Yeah, bloody hours. Consider
全て合
everything.
点がいく。そなたの申す通りだ。
Yeah, they assume everything is owned
誰
by
しも
them.
が勢力を広げ、支配することを望む。だが、我が目指すは強奪ではない。我が軍勢は戦をもたらすが、それは後の安寧の世をなすため。互いから学べることが多くありそうじゃな、安家。これはほんの手始めじゃ。
Alright, so fine, you want a war to end all wars? Fine, Nobunaga, but explain your invasion of Korea. Alright, not Nobunaga, it was Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
家康、
1592 to
安家の鉄砲の
1598.
腕前を見せてもらおうではないか。
南蛮ではアルケブスと申します。
わしらも南蛮から学んだ。見よ、筒と引き金の精密な作りを。長浜の匠の技ぞ。
見事なこしらえ物で。
ただのこしらえ物ではない。それを超えておる。長篠ではこの鉄砲を何千丁と使い、武田の騎馬隊を打ち破ることができたのだ。されど、あの戦は虚しくもあった。敵とはいえ、あれほどの武者らが稲穂のごとく倒れる様を見るのはな。これが一斉に火を吹くたびに、馬も人もバタバタと倒れていった。
Yeah. I mean, sure, preserving samurai tradition is noble and all that, but can't fight technological progress. I'm sorry.
天下不武のためあらゆる手立てを用いるべきにございましょ
賢明じゃな。この先はしかと見えておる。我が波動は火薬と煙の力によって作られよう。
鉄砲を持て。どれほどの腕前か見せてみよ。
Am I actually gonna be handed a gun now? Yeah, okay. They're gonna train me in shooting guns,
撃て
but
ば筒が跳ね上がる。
will this side mission end with me actually owning a gun? Ah.
おお、見事だ。
Okay, so it takes time for me to recharge. During which
おお、見事だ。
is perfect time for me to
う。これは何事だ。
敵襲じゃ。上様をお守りせよ。皆せよ。信長様を。
Ah, he walked right into my gun. Oh, the game tracks, huh? The game tracks the target to a certain degree. Yeah, that's nice.
こやつらは一体。
どこの手の者か。手がかりはございませぬ。よもや安土城内でかようなことが。
家康、将を皆集めよ。
Oh, this is gonna be blame on the Iga clan. And that's why Nobunaga starts his invasion of Iga and then it turned out all to be a ruse
安土が
by
奇襲を受けてなお、橋場殿は音沙汰もなしか。我らが酒を飲み軍議する間も、上様のため動いておるのでしょう。何をのんきな。
Yep, still wearing blood from my battle. bunch of incompetent daimyos.
上様、こたびの表情は極めて寛容
であるか。
恐れながらも軍議を進めようにもこの偉人がおりましては。
安家は織田家に仕える忠義の侍にしてわしの大事なおとぎ衆であるぞ。
おとぎ衆ですと。
異国の者は物の見方が違う。得るべきところも多かろう。死の子の言うでない。
The guy in the back is really white. That's all I want to say. Like, so fucking pale. Like he has never seen sunlight in his entire life.
別所長春の首か。
裏切り者じゃ。何年もこやつに手を焼かされてきた。
兵糧攻めにござりまする。家臣の命と引き換えにこやつめは自害を。播磨は上様のものにござる。
あっぱれじゃ秀吉。ようやった。これぞ兵法じゃ。光秀。秀吉のように頭を使わねばならんぞ。そして慎みを持て。安家のようにな。本願寺の一向一揆の坊主どもはつい
That's why
に
Mr. Hide doesn't like
憎き別所の国も
Nobunaga.
我が元に来た。わしの思い描いた天下一統はなりつつある。残る国主どもも我らに歯向かう力はない。我が軍門に下るか滅びるかじゃ。
されど伊賀にまだ火種が。
捨ておけ。我らとの戦で大敗を喫し痛手を負ったはずだ。織田恐るべしと思い知ったであろ
う。さりながら天下の織田を退かせたと勢いづき、さらなる味方を募っておりまする。
息子のアホが力を誇示しようなどとせねば、山の百姓どもなど捨ておいたものを半端なざまをさらし、厄介事がより一層こじれてしまったではないか。
Oh,
一定
okay.
によれば我らを襲ったのは伊賀者とのこと。
資格など恐れはせぬ。
手首に怪しげな刃を携えた頭目がおるとも聞いておりまする。
ここは奴らが守りを固める前に総がかりに出るべきかと存じまする。
直ちに攻めるは良いとして巧妙に兵を動かし相手の裏をかかなくては。しかしながら今は辛抱し敵の動きを見極めるが寛容かと。
う。今はまだ伊賀も弱っておるはずじゃ。ここは一つ。
お主は引っ込んでおれ。安家、伊賀との戦、そなたはどう思う？
So I'm the one who's gonna influence the decision. I'm very happy that there's a conversation log right now because they never really wanted to attack Iga, but because the job was half done, then now they have to see it through. That's still the Iga problem. Yeah, so Nobukatsu say they suffered heavy losses against my army, so that's... Wait, Nobukatsu is... I know it's Oda's son, but... Nobunaga's son, but... is it the eldest son? Second son, right. And Nobutada is the first son, the eldest son. Then Nobukatsu, and then there's Nobutaka. Adopted as the head of the Kanbei clan. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So they were direct children. Interesting. So Nobunaga is also another person, just like Hideyoshi, who who married a wife who bore him no children. And in Nobunaga case, though, it's not because they did not try. I think it's because it's a political marriage that yeah, that was the reason why he had no children with his official wife. But he did have a bunch of sons and daughters, like, and almost an even ratio, a bit more a few more sons than there were daughters. And he even adopted 2. And yeah, he got all those children from his concubines. All right. And back to this. Oh, okay. So Iga pushed back the Nobukatsu's army and used that victory to rally support. And Nobunaga is furious. I would have let those hill peasants alone if my idiot son had not felt the need to prove himself. Now the task is half done, and the problem is worse than if you had not done nothing at all. And now the blaming begins. And surprisingly, it's Tokugawa Ieyasu that's doing the blaming. Our spies say the assassins who attack us may have been Igan. Nobunaga just dismisses and say, fear no assassins. Okay, yeah. Tokugawa Ieyasu also mentions that the Igans are rallying behind a leader with a mysterious blade on his wrist. Yeah, the hidden blade. And that is what captured the attention of me, Yasuke. And Nobunaga wants my counsel on the Iga problem. Attack Iga now. Outmaneuver them. We must hold back and study them. Patience, right? Patience and brilliance, but hold back is more like cowardice, right? It's outmaneuvering, right? Patience and intelligence. Because outmaneuvering suggests that you still do something against them. Holding back and studying them is sort of like doing nothing. Yeah, so outmaneuver I think is the good
明智
option.
様の申される通り、敵の裏をかいて囲い込み、不意を打つべきかと。
賢明であろうな。
Oh, I'm agreeing with
わしがしばし考えをまとめる間、
Oh,
こたびの
shit.
秀吉の勝利を祝い、まずは皆で飲むとしよう。
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
腹は決まった。明朝、日の出とともに伊賀に立つ。
では戦を。
そなたの申した通り、遠回りしてぐるりと敵を囲み、不意をつく策を取ることにする。
上様がそれがしの声をお聞きくださるとは。
そなたの言は軍を動かす力があるのだ。
なんと。
出立の支度をしている。
無事逃れたものと思うておりました。
一度は逃れたが、他の者を無事連れ出した後戻ったのじゃ。しかれど寺はとうに焼け落ち、蘭丸めはその場で腹を切って果ておったのだ。
なんと忠義なこと。信長様のご加盟とはいえ、あの場を離れるは身を裂かれる思いであったはず。
光秀には必ずや報いを受けさせねばならぬ。
そうさせましょうぞ。
どうするつもりだ？
まずは徳川様のもとへ。
山城へ向かったと聞いておるが。
では山城へ参り、お力添えを願いまする。貴殿は？
わしの両国の若さで揉め事が起きておってな。出向いて差配せねばなるまい。
些細なことであればよいが、くれぐれも用心召されよ。
Wait, Ranmaru is one of Tokugawa's sons, right? Maybe a young one. I assume the bundles there are actually Ranmaru's. One of them contains Ranmaru's head. And no, the game has not gifted me with a gun. Alright, all my journey is done, but I do not have a gun. Alright, I'm gonna look up who Ranmaru is. Oh man, Ranmaru is just straight up no, the first entry is from Naruto. No, that's not very helpful. Anyway. Oh, so it's not Nobunaga's son. Mori Ranmaru is a samurai retainer to the Oda clan. Yeah. Wait, so apparently he actually burned. In actual history, he was supposed to have burned with Nobunaga. So Ranmaru and the rest of Nobunaga's retainers ignited the temple in which they had barricaded themselves. The fire killed everyone inside and burned the body of Nobunaga, therefore preventing it from being found by the rebels. So Nobunaga did indeed commit seppuku, but Ranmaru was not supposed to have escaped. Interesting in terms of the modifications the game writers have made to Ranmaru's biography. Well, multiple quests. The game tells me now I have multiple quests. Oh, now I can... Oh, now I need to maybe rescue Tokugawa Ieyasu. Wait, one of the corrupt daikon is Kuma? Oh no, okay, Kuma is the one who he gave me the quest to murder the corrupt people. Right. Nobutsuna said, yeah, they are not the corrupt people, right. Okay, I can go on my journey, but oh, there's now a codex entry for Ranmaru. Died at the age of 17. Yep. Wait. This is a little different from what I read on Wikipedia. Ranmaru himself disappeared during the fighting with his 2 younger brothers who had fought with him. Several chronicles give contradictory accounts of Nobunaga's last moments, so it is difficult to know what really happened. So that's what Ubisoft leaned on when they made Ranmaru be alive after the battle. Although ultimately he committed seppuku. So Ranmaru's childhood name, Nagasada or Naritoshi, are his adult names. Oh. Started in 1581. He has a small fief of 500 koku. Following the Battle of Temmokuzan in 1582, just 1 year later, which saw the collapse of Takeda clan, Mori Ranmaru supposedly received a considerable land grant using 50,000 koku. That's like 100 times more than his previous fief. Yeah. Yeah, he got his own castle. So, the death of young Ranmaru in the service of his master, who was betrayed by one of his own, struck a chord. And Ranmaru was often cited in Edo period war literature as an example of loyalty and fidelity, even dying for it. Cool. Alright, the game's telling me to observe. Oh, I see something I can loot, but can I actually... okay, I can actually wander inside. Maybe I'll actually get a fucking Teppo. I mean, we did some Teppo training, right? So, maybe there's something here. Wait, no. I'm out of the castle again. Hi guys. Wait, don't tell me. Oh no, it's in that guard compound. No, there indeed is something here. Alright, so Tamahagane, Mon, great. A man just wants a gun. A bloody gun. I wonder if, as Naoe, I can wander the palace grounds freely. It makes sense if it's a Yasuke, but Naoe? Oh, wow. I just bust through rock. That's nothing. Nope. Wait, what? Weird. Huh. Now I'm just clambering over it. Why did I suddenly decide to bust through rock? Azuchi Castle. Painted in 1995, revised in 2022. Nice. So it's 200 meters above the shore of the lake. And yeah, it's on a hill called Azuchi Hill, which is why it's called Azuchi Castle. Alright, it says it has a 32-meter main donjon. And now that donjon has been mentioned at least twice, I need to know what it is. It's called the most heavily fortified area of a medieval castle. And it's not a Japanese word. So, yeah, the castle is surrounded by residences of Nobunaga's vassals, arranged along the slopes in order of importance. Of course, high ranked ones are closest to Nobunaga. Nobunaga attracted merchants and craftspeople by decreeing the area's free markets, Rakuichi. So a town of a few thousand people developed. Okay. So Nobunaga and his closest circle enjoyed a lot of like paintings on their partitions and sliding doors. Paintings from the best artists. Castle was located about 50 meters from the capital. That would be Kyoto, right? So 50 kilometers from Kyoto. So it's in the heart of. Yeah, I think that there's a little typo there. In the heart of, mentioned twice. It's not grammatically correct. Yeah. After Nobunaga's downfall, the castle was burned to the ground for unknown reasons. And by the end of the 20th century, only ruins remain. From 1989 forward, surveys, archaeological excavations, and restorations have been carried out in an attempt to picture what this formidable fortress was like in its prime. So that's why the painting was revised. It was painted in 1995 and revised in 2022. Yep. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do the distance test again. 50 kilometers from the capital, right? I'm currently at the very heart of the castle. Capital is Kyoto. No, that's at least the distance is like comparable from Kyoto to Osaka. Kyoto and Osaka, the distance was mentioned as what, 400 kilometers, right? And from here to, yeah, it's only 4 kilometers. Alright, I'm gonna have to verify some stuff. Oh shit. Um, I'll check out the map. Let's hope they have like a straight line distance. No, Kyoto to Osaka, they're showing me all kinds of train routes and all that. I don't want that information. Strangely, because yeah, my request is a little odd, right? People use Google Maps to determine best route to take from one place to another. Not for. Okay, Kyoto to Osaka is 47 kilometers. And then let's see, Kyoto to what is this? What was this place again? Akuchi? Azuchi. No. There's another Azuchi. Azuchi Castle Ruins. It's also about 46 kilometers. Right. So distances are comparable. Yeah. Alright, now that I look at the map of Kyoto and Osaka and Shiga. Okay, yeah. Now I see which region Ubisoft has decided to focus on for this game. That does ground things a little, at least for me. Okay. So distances are semi-accurate, reduced by a factor of 10. As usual. Samurai Daisho. Wait, there's a loot for... Okay. Huh. The stuff that I can wear, it seems like this headgear can be worn by both Naoe and Yasuke because there's no samurai symbol or ninja symbol on it. Scared to be stared down by me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's forbidden. Yeah, it's not. I can't just stroll in and take stuff. That would be too easy. Too easy. Well, so despite Nobunaga being able to attract craftsmen, he still failed to attract anyone who's capable of manufacturing bows or guns that can be sold. I have half a mind to just wander around until I find a gun, and then continue on with the actual main quest of hunting down the killers. Eastern Barracks. Yeah. Hey, chill out. You know me. I'm your boy. I'm Yasuke. Oh hey, these are the training grounds that I train on. Bushido. There's even a link for this picture. So I assume that they didn't visit the museum. They got it off the museum's website. 东京国立博物馆. Okay, so the National Museum of Tokyo. Looking at the armor, like, I think my armor is very distinctive. The shoulder quadrants, like most of them are flat in this picture. And this is from the 17th century, so maybe things have changed, I don't know. But yeah, mine has a distinctive, like, sort of an extra curve to protect my head better. This is about Bushido, the way of the warrior. It refers to a set of values which have emerged over several centuries, which characterize the warrior class. It was summarized in the expression, way of the bow and the horse. So I am a samurai without a fucking bow. I have a horse, but I don't have a fucking bow, and I'm supposed to be a samurai who follows the code of Bushido. Okay, so Bushido was never the subject of a treatise in the 16th centuries. The first studies glorifying the ideal of the ancient samurai date from the late 19th century. So Bushido is a bit of an anachronistic thing. Yeah, so in the 16th and 17th centuries, the term Bushido was not firmly established. Terms like Budo, the way of arms, or Samurai no Michi, the way of samurai, or even Otoko no Michi, the way of boys, existed as well. These are more or less synonymous. They refer to moral elements that prohibit betrayal, glorify honor, self-sacrifice, bravery in combat, and heroic conduct. All notions that are recorded without ever being clearly defined. For example, defeat is dishonor, but can cunning or treachery be used to achieve victory? Are all means acceptable? Many aspects are left to interpretation. So in the 17th century, with the restoration of peace and the transformation of warriors into administrators, the Tokugawa regime sought to pacify the samurai's customs, and Bushido partially fell into disuse in favor of Shido, the way of the scholar, the way of the gentleman. Yeah, it's kind of like legalism and Confucianism, the tension between those two paths in China. So legalism is sort of like extremely brutal. Even the emperor is not supposed to be above the law, right? So there is the law, everyone must obey the law. If a soldier steals ration from the army, he's punished, and if an emperor does the same thing, he receives the same punishment. But it's hard to do in practice, right? Because privileged people like emperors get some leeway. So legally is hated by emperor, but emperors keep them around because they are the ones who keep corruption away from the palace. So yeah, there's that problem. Confucianism, it's more about filial piety, oppressing women because women should know their place and all that. But yeah, it's more for peacetime use than war. Oh well, anyway, you guys have no loot. I'm not interested in you. You have nothing that I can steal. Then goodbye. Okay, but actually, Oh, okay. I want to see. Training grounds does have pretty sick view of the surrounding landscape. Well, the castle is built on a hill, right? So most of the houses would have a pretty sick view of the surrounding landscape. It's a very defensible location, but you know, transporting water all the way up the hill is gonna be, yeah, painful. And if under siege, well, they best hope that you know that they can secure the surrounding lake, or else they won't have fresh water. This is medieval times, so I know sanitation is not a high priority. But yeah, okay, I see they have dug some, you know, drains for drainage, but yeah, I'm more concerned about getting fresh water to drink, not about dealing with human waste. Right, yeah. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna wander the land until I find myself a bow or a tepo. First, I need to figure out how to get down though. Oh. I have about 20 minutes before my internet cuts off, so my quest for a bow / gun has failed. After spending an extra 3 hours in the game. Oh. I tried. Can't say I did not try. Let me pet a little cat.
狩りが得意なのであろう。
Well, I might not have a bow or a tepo, but well, I have you cats. The way of the Neko.
ういやつめ。
Nekodo. Not Bushido, but Nekodo. There is a humorous film. What was it? I forgot the name, but it's about Ronin who, yeah, whose life is entangled with that of cats. And he's a Ronin, you know, he's fallen on hard times and then he runs around doing odd jobs. He was selling umbrellas, and then I don't know, he got into trouble with like Yakuza or something, and you know, he saved cats. He was ordered to kill a cat, and then he couldn't do it yet. He let the cat live, and well, oh, don't fly away, just don't fly away. Oh, no, they're flapping. Because this is perfect. Like, look at all the red, and you have a bunch of. I keep calling them stalks, but I forgot the proper name for them. Whatever. Yeah, just he's happy. The rest are a little violent. So yeah, sit 2 with a happy expression on his face. His arm is pushed into the ground, but I'm going to ignore that. Oh no, they're flown away. Ah, well. But this is as close as I can get. I like this too. Alright. Yeah, no. I need to take the other route, although this will allow me to explore. Yeah, sure, why not? Let me check out the outskirts of Akuchi Castle. I mean, I'm not getting anything significant done today, so maybe I'll get lucky and stumble across a boat or a tepper. Nice shrine. Eh. Nothing to collect, I assume. Yeah. Or maybe I need to play as Naue to be able to collect scrolls. Whoa. Sorry. I'm a clumsy person. Oh, hey. I see something. It's a shop. Oh my god, it's a shop.
欲しいものがあれば言っておくれ。
They don't sell weapons. I can sell my weapon to them, but they themselves do not sell any weapons. Quest items. Sophisticated T-bow collection. Clearly made in Korean style. Okay, well, I don't know what quest it is for, but just gonna buy one? Fine, whatever. You can get more horses. I don't have deep ties with current horse, right? Because it's a gift from me to by a lady admirer. So I mean, I should treasure it. But me and the horse itself, we don't really have a bond other than the fact that the horse was a gift from a lady admirer. Yeah, but between me and the horse, yeah. So. Yeah, I don't have a white horse, so... Shirogane and his brother were rescued by local farmers after working under precious metal smugglers for an untold number of years. Yeah, this horse resonates with me because I was also sort of rescued by Nobunaga from my slave masters, the Portuguese priests. So... yeah, bros. You and me, bros. Because we escaped from slavery. Now, there's two type of saddles. I'm gonna buy both. The punishment horse saddle looks rather intimidating, but I don't know. I want something plain for now. So I'm gonna equip the light samurai horse saddle. This would be bought, but this would be equipped. Raise rocks. Yeah, sure, let's buy that. I haven't decorated my hideout in forever because I haven't returned to my hideout in forever. I can get an ox as a pet. Yeah, sure. I don't want to go crazy because start buying everything and I might not have any money left. Yeah, sure.
信長様の収集品で似た茶碗を見た覚えがある。
Wait, Tebow reminds me of the ones in Nobunaga's collection, so... Might be some quest related to collecting everything that reminds me of Lord Nobunaga, because I'm such a devoted servant to Nobunaga. Oh well, will there be more merchants or no? Oh no, yeah, so it's gonna be a problem unless... Okay, I don't see any cops around. So, you know, I see someone being bullied and there are no cops around to catch me punishing the bullies. Then I'm gonna punish the bullies. Hi. No brandishing a weapon. Right. Oh, that was a cop. And he's okay with me meting out justice on the streets. I didn't recognize him. I didn't know he was a cop. I mean, let's talk. The guards are there. You're free to go. Those are not guards. Those are bandits who are bullying you. I think the dialogue is wrong. It's meant to be freeing the... Yeah, the dialogue was more about me freeing someone from a bandit camp, maybe. I was just rescuing a guy from bullies on the street, that's all. Nothing to do with guards. Yeah, temples and temples and temples. What is the cause of the red light here? I thought this game had ray tracing, so I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see the cause for the red glow here. Maybe it was meant for all the red leaves that were supposed to be on the tree, but they've all blown off, so the colored light now just looks out of place. Alright, Trade Harbor. Hey, Trade Harbor, anyone here that sells guns or bows? Huh. So I got a war rumor for hunting down the traitors who betrayed Nobunaga. Oh, cool harbor, but no bows, no guns. At this point, I sound like a teenager whining for a toy. I want my gun. I want my bow. Why you no give me? Oh wait. A Nambanjin. A foreigner. You have guns, right?
使うかもわからぬほどの珍品だらけだ。
I sell things you don't even know you need, he says. Do you sell things that I know I need? You don't. You fucking sell me ration and ammo. But I don't need any of those. You sell minerals, but your costs are high too. Yeah, so fuck off. Fuck off.
また今度参るとしよう。
またごひいきに。
Is it really that difficult to get my hands on some ranged weapons? Wait, is this a what are a bunch of people eating together? Like, I mean, it's a nice view of the lake, but is this some kind of a eatery? Yeah, it might be. They do have like this place where they do takeout orders. No, I don't think random warehouses happen to have bows or guns. Come on, horse. This is known as light samurai armor. It is very light. Barely any protection, but hey. Ah, it's a castle. It's a freaking castle. And I doubt that they'll appreciate me riding towards it. Military harbor. Come to think of it, let me check. I don't think there's anyone that actually sells weapons, even if I go all the way to Sakai. Alright, oh, gear vendors. So there are gear vendors. Alright, I was wrong. There are gear vendors. So if I'm really desperate, if I'm desperate, I can check out the gear and then maybe stumble across what I want. Alright. Am I on the right path, actually? Let me check. Yes, I am on the right path. The game is taunting me. Oh, the game is fucking taunting me. So, this is a horse archery training ground. Just sell me a bow, bro. Like, you can spare an extra bow, right? It doesn't have to be the best bow. Just sell me a trading bow or something. Just sell it to me. How many targets?
ある提灯を馬上から射抜くのじゃ。待っておるぞ。
始めよう。
備えは良いか。3、2、1、始め。
Ah, it's not some regular target. I see. Oh, the lanterns. I don't even see the next one. 4 targets. Oh wow, this shit is tough.
余計なことを考えるな。
Oh no, 5 targets. There are 5 targets. I haven't even managed to hit a single one.
弓は向かぬか。腕を上げたくば稽古を重ねることじゃ。
Alright, I'm not completing that. Not with the little time that I have left before my internet cuts off. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Disappointing, but I had fun being disappointed. That's the draw, the attraction of this game. It's like, man, yeah, I can quit the desktop. I'm gonna pretend I never took that challenge, that bow challenge. Yeah, I had fun. I didn't find a gun or a bow, but I had fun. And now I'm gonna do something about food and sleep. The most base need of a human being: food and sleep.